All right, y'all, so it is hour one of my first fast since before I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery in November of 2019. Last fall, I had kind of gotten into a rhythm where I was doing 48 to 72 hour fasts like every other week or so, and I was really liking it. But I haven't tried it yet since my surgery, and I really wasn't planning to the first 6 months. Well, now we're hitting into 7 months, so I decided it is time to do it for my body, for anti-inflammatory reasons, for my fibromyalgia. I just think it's a good thing for me to do every once in a while, like once a month or once every few months at least. And I thought this would be a perfect time to do it because I kind of overdid it on the carbs these last few days, and my body is going to be hating that. And I know I'm going to have some inflammatory responses from eating carbs and gluten, both things that I know I cannot eat. Bad girl, Erica, why did you do that? But anyways, I decided now would be a perfect time to do it. So I'm going to do a 48-hour fast. So I just ate dinner and I had a bacon wrapped hot dog with cheese. It was really yummy that my husband had grilled. And I had it with a little bit of a spicy mayonnaise, and that was at 5 o'clock. So I started my timer at, I believe, 5:15 is when I thought to hit it, and I will go for 48 hours. So in a couple days, I will have a meal. But I wanted to show y'all my starting weight and my starting ketones, or GKI. So here it is. Scale. Can never get this to read very well because of the lighting. Can you see that? It says 191.8, y'all. And this was about an hour or so before I ate dinner, or a couple hours before I ate dinner. So it was a pretty empty stomach. And then here is my ketones, 1.0. Last time I weighed myself, I was 188, but that was before we went down to Jason's mama's for the weekend. Every time I travel, pretty much I gain weight, even if I'm perfect. And we all know, if you've watched my last few vlogs, that I was not perfect this weekend. I ate a lot of carbs. Didn't eat a whole lot of calories, but I ate a lot of carbs. So I figured I would have some water weight gain for sure. And we will see what it does for this fast. But truthfully, I am not doing this to lose weight, y'all. Yeah, I want to lose weight. Yeah, I still have like 50 pounds of weight at least to lose, but I'm doing this more for inflammatory purposes, for me, anti-inflammatory purposes, than for weight loss. But I'll take the weight loss too, y'all. Absolutely. So I wanted to show you these sport salts. They are called Pure Planet Sport Salts, and they are what I'm going to use instead of my Zip Fizz while I'm on the fast. So I'll have some Soleil water, but also these. For 2 capsules, I get 889 milligrams of potassium bicarb, 667 milligrams of magnesium carbonate, and 444 milligrams of pink Himalayan salt. So they advertise these for people that are getting ready to do like hot yoga or workout out in the sun, or athletes that work out in the sun. These are an easy delivery system of the electrolytes that you need on keto. So if you are new to keto and you're trying not to get the keto flu, or you're going to do a fast, or there's a lot of different reasons you might want to use these. So I have never tried these before. They just came in the mail today, which was perfect timing. So I'm going to take these. I will probably take a dose in the morning and a dose in the evening, and then I will have Soleil water in between. And then I also have my Malden sea salts in case I need to put some salt under my tongue. If I'm feeling hungry or something like that, if you put a little bit of Malden sea salts or Himalayan sea salt or whatever underneath your tongue. I like the Malden sea salts because of the little containers. I'll try and pop it up here and show you what they look like. But I like the cute little containers, and they're easily portable. So if I'm getting a headache or if I'm getting a little bit hungry, I'll pop some of that under my tongue. That has worked for me in the past. And that's another tip for if you have had keto flu, or you're getting keto flu, or you're feeling a little weird on keto. If you're getting a headache or you're feeling a little shaky, a lot of times just putting some salt underneath your tongue gets it directly delivered quickly. It absorbs sublingually instead of swallowing and having to go through everything, and absorbs underneath your tongue sublingually, and it works faster. And for some reason, it also helps curb hunger on a fast. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why, but it really does. So those are a couple tips that I learned over my different times that I've fasted in the past. we'll see how this goes. I just took my nighttime pills and I'm hoping to go to sleep before too long because y'all know nighttime munchies is my nemesis, my downfall. Cannot do it, will not do it, y'all. All right, let's hope I go to bed soon. Good morning, good morning. I just woke up. It is day 1 of this fast, or whatever you want to call it. I guess I'm like, started at 5 p.m. last night and it is like 9 o'clock this morning. I'm going to take my regular daily pills and I'm going to take those sport salts that I had showed y'all. I'm going to take 2 of those pills and that's how I'm going to start this day, and then I'm just going to start sipping on some water. And here is the weight this morning. It is about 9:45 and I am making an English breakfast tea. I'm going to put a little bit of my iodine drops in and a little bit of stevia and a tiny drop of heavy whipping cream. I am going to go do some grocery shopping, y'all. I just have a few things I need to get. I'm going to run into Target. I am doing a collaboration video, a $20 at Target challenge. So I'm going to try and go conquer that challenge and get all the footage I need for that, and then head to Aldi and doing all of this while fasting. Food shopping while fasting. I don't know if that's a great idea or not, but that's what we're gonna do. So my fast is going really well today so far, y'all. It is loud out here too. I came out here to escape the loud noises in the house, and the birds are like freaking communicating like crazy out here. It's so loud. I'm gonna sit down now. Does that work? Can I sit? No, you can't see my head. Dang it. Anyways, I wanted to come out and just talk about how my fast was going today so far, y'all. It's going really, really well. I'm not hungry even a little bit. It's after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All I've had is water and tea today, and things are going well with that. Oh, I've also had my salt. I took those sport salt pills that I showed y'all, and I'm going to take another set of those this evening, and I'll probably take 1 tablespoon of Soleil water here in a minute. I did take my normal morning medications, except I did not take the fish oil or the vitamin D. I think I told y'all that was my plan already, but those do have calories in them, and I figured I would just skip them. It's just a couple days. I went shopping and did all that stuff, went to a couple grocery stores, gonna do some meal prep, and none of that has really bothered me. I kind of wondered if it would, if I would just like want to buy everything and would be just starving. No. I did get this Milo's iced tea, y'all, and it is so good. Have y'all ever had this? It was on clearance at Target, so I picked it up. I've seen people talk about it, but I have never tried it. It's just tea, filtered water, and sucralose. I know there's controversy over sucralose. It's not ideal, probably. I think it tastes good, and I have sucralose in my Zip Fizz every single day, so I do get sucralose in my diet. It's something in an ideal world maybe I would cut out, but I don't know. Anyways, this stuff was so good. It's like your Southern mama made it. It's like I made it at home. It is that good. This tea is so good, y'all. I've seen it all over the place at gas stations and things like that. So it may be dangerous that I found out that I like this, because it's 0 calorie. It affects my blood sugar none at all. I tested it today and it actually went down, which is, you know, just a regular variation. It wasn't because of this that it went down, but there was no blip up at all from the sucralose. So sucralose does not affect blood sugar in any way at all. I know there's other things that people say it can do, and maybe it'd be better if I didn't have it, but whatever. It's so freaking delicious. All right, I'll check in with y'all later. 3:30 p.m. y'all, and I just took a tablespoon of this Soleil water. I just shot it. Haven't done that in a really long time, and I am regretting it. I feel extremely nauseous. Ugh, that did not sit well. I probably should have put it in some water or something, but I don't want to drink a bunch of salt water, so I just wanted to get it over with. But I don't think I'm going to take any more of that this fast. Got some meal prep done today. I made a couple different kinds of bacon poppers. These are buffalo chicken bacon poppers, and then these are like a cream cheese and sausage bacon popper. So I'm making those, just some prep today, and then This is chicken Alfredo that I'm just doing for the kids for a really quick dinner. It was chicken that was already cooked that I had frozen. So I just thawed it out and mixed it with some Alfredo sauce. Jason's going to make some noodles and this will be dinner for them. I thought today would be a pretty good day to do like a pasta dish for them since I can't eat it. So that'll be their dinner tonight. It is about 5:45 and I just wanted to pop on and let y'all know that nausea lasted about 30-45 minutes. I laid down for a little bit and then it was gone, back to normal. I am feeling just really kind of tired and worn out, but I had a crazy full day. So I don't think it's from fasting. I think it's just because I had a really full day and I haven't really stopped, and there's really no stopping inside. I have a lot of stuff left to accomplish still. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of end out tonight. It is about 7:45. Today has gone really well overall. I really haven't had any issues with feeling really hungry or anything. When I was making the dinner for the kids, I did kind of want to taste it and eat some of it. It smelled really good, but it wasn't because I was hungry. It was because I was meal prepping and I had my hands on all this food. But I did really well with it, and it is now about time for me to head to bed. I'm gonna take my nighttime pills and I'm going to take a nice long Epsom salt bath and just soak and relax. I did go ahead and retest my GKI, my blood sugar, and my ketones so that I could show y'all how we're progressing. 5 p.m. would have been 24 hours, so you know we're a few hours past that at this point, and everything is looking like I would expect it to. I was 1.7 on my ketones and then I was 68 on my glucose, so that gave me a really solid GKI, much better than yesterday, which is what you would expect. We expect it to keep progressing, so we will see what it is. I'll probably check it in the morning tomorrow and then I will check it before I break my fast tomorrow evening. I have a pretty full day scheduled tomorrow. My little man has a bunch of friends coming over. We're going out on the boat. I'm taking them out. So I will just make sure that I am hydrating like crazy. It is super hot here. But the fact that we're going to have a really full day means that I won't be sitting here thinking about food or anything like that. So it should be good. I'm going to enjoy my evening now, y'all. I have to say, I absolutely love my bathroom. It is the most relaxing place ever. Y'all, these bath bombs are the best. When I get out of the bath, I am going to share them with you because everybody should have some of these, and you can order them online. They are the best. Look how pretty it makes my water, and it smells so good, and it has Epsom salts and oils. What a perfect way to end the night. These are the bath bombs I was telling y'all about. They have many more scents than this, but this Old Whaling Company, it is so amazing. This is a local company. It's local to Charleston, South Carolina, but they ship everywhere. Y'all, I'm gonna put a link down below. It is my favorite. They make soaps too, I believe. But these are bath bombs. So I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna relax. I am going to enjoy my time in this bath. It smells heavenly in here. When we fast, I think one of the things we need to do is spend some time pampering ourselves, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do tonight, y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is another new day. It is now 40+ hours into my fast. I am in the home stretch, y'all. I have just woken up. It's about 9:30. I don't know about y'all, but like every time I try and fast, I seem to really struggle with sleeping. I cannot get into like a deep sleep. It's like I'm just perpetually just kind of laying there awake, and it makes the night seem forever. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and put a little bit of heavy cream in it and some stevia. I am allowing that. I didn't end up having one yesterday, but I'm gonna have one today, and as long as I stay under 50 calories, it still fits the fast for me. My blood sugar this morning was fine and my ketones were really great, so that gave me a really great GKI for today, which is what I expected. You expect the longer you fast, the better that number to get. I expect it to be even better when I check it tonight. Thinking about breaking my fast tonight with bone broth for dinner, and then tomorrow morning kind of introducing food. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. So we're just gonna carry on with the day. I'm drinking a lot of peach green tea, and I think I'm on like cup number 3 of green tea. They say green tea is great when you're fasting, green tea or coffee. So I'm working on that. I have taken my sport salts. I've taken all my daily medications. And what else have I done? I also put my iodine in my coffee this morning, which I always do. So that is what I have had so far today. I am getting ready to take Andrew and some of his friends out on the lake. So that will help me kill some time to not be thinking about food. It's funny, like I'm not hungry and I've been feeling pretty good, but I've definitely been preoccupied with food a little bit, thinking about what I might like to eat, or it's just running through the back of my mind more than, you would think. It just shows you how much food addiction is real for me. And even when I'm not hungry, how if I'm bored or things are slow, it's like, what could I eat? What could I eat, whether I'm hungry or not? So doing a complete fast like this is almost easier than just intermittent fasting, I think, for me, because I know nothing is on the table, other than drinking things. I don't know. My plan is to finish this up and then go right into intermittent fasting and work really, really hard at sticking to that IF. I will check back in with y'all tonight. It has now been 48 hours, y'all. It's 5 o'clock. Feeling good so far. I may just go to tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. We just have been pulling the boys around on the boat and having fun. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday it was like 500 degrees. Today it feels really, really nice. I have to go find a spot where it was a little bit quiet, y'all. I am so tired. We just got off the lake and we were on the lake for like 4.5 hours. It went by fast. It was a ton of fun. The boys were I'm the one that usually drives the boat. I was just whipping them around. We were doing donuts. They were just flying across the lake on the tube. They were having so much fun, but man, does it take it out of you. Just being in the sun and driving and bouncing over all the waves, because I was making lots of waves for them to bounce over. Anyways, it has now been, I don't know, maybe 52 hours and I just broke my fast. I went ahead and had a jalapeno popper. That's what I've been craving. I probably should have just pushed through and gone to sleep and then eaten tomorrow. My plan was to have bone broth first, but I forgot to take it out of the freezer and I just sat down and ate a jalapeno popper. So, I accomplished my 48 hours, but I'm still a little disappointed in myself. Like, I feel like I could have pushed through till tomorrow. I was hungry, but I don't know if I was really hungry or if I was just craving it. I don't know. I was making hot dogs and hamburgers for the kids. Jason's doing that on the grill, really, so there wasn't that much for me to do for it, and I could have eaten that if I wanted, but I decided to have that jalapeno popper. It is 8:30 p.m. and I just finished the jalapeno popper. I'm just gonna eat the one. It probably wasn't the best idea of what to break your fast with. We'll see what happens to my belly with that. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm just gonna eat the one and it really filled me up. I'm gonna go ahead and take my nighttime pills. I have had tons of green tea and water today, and I'm gonna take my pills and go to bed, y'all. I have a bunch of 12-year-old boys spending the night, but they'll be in their room. Who knows how late they'll stay up, but I am gonna go to bed. I am tired. Oh, also I did check my blood sugar and ketones again tonight, and I'll throw that up here. I was kind of surprised. My blood sugar was in the high 80s and I've had nothing all day. I kind of thought it would be more like in the 60s. So it was a little higher than I expected, but whatever, it is what it is. The jalapeno popper had maybe a couple carbs, if that. We'll see what it's like again tomorrow morning, and I will weigh in for y'all tomorrow morning. So we'll do one final ketone and blood sugar and one final weigh-in and go from there. I didn't really do this fast for weight loss. I did it more because I had eaten some inflammatory products and I wanted to get my body into an anti-inflammatory state so that I didn't have a big fibro flare, and that was the main reason I did it. And I just really think it's a good thing to do every few months. Maybe once a month, but at least every few months for people that have autoimmune disorders, or really for anybody. I think it's good to do like a a 2 or 3 day fast every once in a while, just to let our body go into a deep autophagy and just clean up and repair. It's preventative for things. They're showing that autophagy prevents Alzheimer's, prevents cancers, or can start to help cure cancers. If you do get a cancer that is sugar driven, there's just so much research out there, and I am definitely a research junkie, so I've been really intrigued with all of that. But overall, it was really easy. I really think that fasting, solid fasting, is so much easier for me than intermittent fasting. If I know all food's off the table, that's easier for me than eating all day and then like just eating in the eating window. For some reason, I still really struggle with late night eating. But if I'm completely fasting, I don't really struggle with it. I don't know how that correlates or what the deal with that is. But that's the main thing that I've learned and that I've noticed on previous fasts also. So I'm gonna try and start incorporating these more often. I'm thinking once a month. We shall see. Anyways, I hope that this was informative. I hope you got some ideas. If you have any questions, please put them down below. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. It really helps me when people hit that like button. If you've enjoyed this video, or if you're one of my supporters, please support me by hitting that like button. It's really easy, and it really helps me in the YouTube world to get my videos out there. All right, y'all, it is the next morning after my fast. Everything went so well with my fast. I got down to 185 pounds, so that is 7 pounds, y'all. 7 pounds. Now, I fully expect to jump up a little bit, and I'll report in on that later on another vlog down the road, just to let you know how it's doing after the next few days. My plan today is just to really focus on eating clean, whole foods, getting in a cup or two of bone broth. This is what my bone broth is looking like, y'all. It's been in the freezer, and I just thawed it. So I usually just take a little bit of this fat off the top and add, but see how it is just completely gelled? That's what you want when you make bone broth. You want it to be completely gelled. It's like a jelly. All that collagen in there is what's doing that. So it looks kind of gross, but it tastes really good. So I'm just going to put some of this in a cup and heat it up, and then I'm going to sip on some of this. But if you make your own bone broth, this is the goal. You want it to be nice and gelled. And, you know, just slowly adding in food. But yesterday's jalapeno popper set perfectly fine. And this morning, so far I've had a cup of coffee, my general regular cup of coffee with the heavy cream and stevia, and I had like 3 or 4 bites of the eggs that I had made for my little man and his friends this morning, and everything is sitting good so far. So in previous years when I've done in previous times when I've done fasts over 24 hours, my tummy usually doesn't accept food all that well at first, but this time it did pretty well. So I love fasting, y'all. There are so many benefits, and it always makes me feel so very good. I really wish that I'd kind of just pushed it. So next time I'm going to plan a 72 hour, and I will definitely take y'all along on that journey too, probably a month or so from now. All right, bye y'all. I'll check in with you soon. I hope y'all enjoyed this.